Hajime. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Um, Today, as yesterday, we are working on this Eshell prompt that I have been working on. Um, and yeah, last time I... Wait, what? Last time I got the get information to work, except for some reason it's not working. Oh, it's not working right now because everything is fine. Um, it does say main there. So the get information is basically this stuff right here where it shows the name of the branch you're on and modified files and untracked files, stuff like that. And and so that's great. Um, so let's just kind of adjust our window configuration here. I have everything blown up again so you can see it. And what I want to do today is just kind of focus on refactoring mostly, because last time um, there was a lot of functions and a lot of nested commands, and after I turned the stream off, I ended up doing a whole bunch more. Um, this whole section you see here was last night, and rotate this. Okay, this whole section was last night, and the whole thing about this is that it uses these dash functions, and the way they're macros technically, and the way those work is it's like a pipeline in shell, kind of, in a good way. I mentioned this on, what do you call it, on Mastodon. Um, Come to think of it, I should check that, see how they're doing over there. Um, Again, okay, so I'm here. Now if I leave that app, that's fine. Now what happens if I go to another app? Does it still work? Okay, it was just accessing the camera that doesn't work. Epic. Okay, cool. One person liked my post. Um, should I, rather darest I, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. So if I go to YouTube and I go to my account, um, wait, the last one is still private or whatever. Um, go back. Um, your channel, is it going to show that I'm live right now? Yes, it does. So we're going to share this. We're going to copy link. We're going to go to Mastodon, and we're going to paste the link. Get rid of the keyboard, and I am going to write on here with my voice. All right. That was the thing that I just did. Okay. Now, um, now a bunch of people are going to show up and not know what's going on, which is fine, which is ideal. Um, so yeah, I want to start refactoring some of this stuff because a lot of these like let star forms could be re-implemented as like a lot of these things I don't actually need all of these internal variables. I just need um, I just want to do things in steps, and the dash dash greater than macro is a much better way of doing that. Um, the status formatter. Wait, when does the status formatter actually get used? It gets used in this status string, which gets put at the end of the thingy. So that's actually fine. So we don't need the space string. We just need the we don't actually need any of this. We don't even need the we don't need the length. This doesn't actually have to be a this doesn't have to be a let. This doesn't actually have to be anything. That's amazing. Okay. It might be nice to have the timestamp. That's the thing. Def custom P11K show current time. We have it as nil, but it can also be 24 or 12. That's not actually used at all. However, maybe it should be. And maybe it should be used right here. So, timestamp time disp, I guess, should be if what was that variable? Show current time. Wait, how is it 12? Why did I set it to 12? Oh, I set it in customized, didn't I? Okay. So if that variable is set, then we need to do a clock thing. Now the timestamps that we're getting here, how does the current time function work? That gives us a list of 4 numbers that are all very long and incomprehensible. So how does that... How do we use time? Decode time? Maybe decode time. I feel like decode time isn't quite right. There are lots of decode. I think I want to do decode time. No, parse times. No. Yeah. Format time string. That's what we want. Okay. Format time string. This is exactly what we want. So wait, no, but there's 3 different values. Maybe I should use a case or something. Yeah, I should definitely just use a case statement here. P case. P11k show current time. If it's nil, then we just return the empty string. If it is 24, oh, yeah, if it's 12, then we can format time string. And then let's see how this works. It's got to be %H, %capital H. And then colon, no, 12 is, okay, 12 is %I. And we don't want it blank padded because we do that ourselves. %I colon %M colon %capital S. All right. And then we do the exact same thing for 24, except this time we use %H instead of %I. Because H is the time in 12 hours. Oh, but then we need, if we're doing that, we need AM or PM, which is %P. All right. There's probably even more shorthand for that, but time strings are already basically impossible to understand anyway, so I'm just happy that I remembered enough to do that. So we want to all right. Now let's see if that works. Oh, it doesn't. How does pcase work? Should we be doing case return for the value of the last form? If no case has a pattern that matches it, return nil. Okay, P case is confusing me now. If nil is not the answer, then we have to do... What if I put it at the end? I guess because, the option is not, because nil is the only true value. Oh. We can just put this in as if as well, I realized. If P11K show current time, then we get all of this good stuff. And if not, then just give us sleep 10 and ls. Let's see if it does the right thing right now. Hey, it does. Look at that. It's got the time display on the right side there. Now, there's still a whole bunch more that I want to add. Wait, why doesn't it show the AM or PM? Oh, it does. Wait. I'm backwards. I'm backwards, that's why. So if we sleep 10 seconds and then we ls, it should show us the current time PM. Huh. It's still... Oh, it doesn't because we didn't actually evaluate that function. We only saved it. Huh. Okay, one more time. One more time. And transient prompt still works. That's good. All right. That shows up. I'm not entirely in love with the way that it shows it, but it is there. It's gotta be. You don't. I'm thinking someday I'll write like a massive YouTube video essay on Luke Smith and why he is a person that you should not listen to. But in the meantime, he makes really good and accessible tutorials, and most of the stuff that he talks about is only mild batshit reactionary. Can I say that? Nobody's stopping me. So we fixed the status formatter. It now works. It does all the thing. It does two of the things. And it's fine to put the timestamp in with that because that's still what it's doing. However, you will notice this is putting it as yellow, which if I pull up a terminal and we run the same test, which is just sleep 10 and ls, that will not have the same effect because it just, so that just says 10 seconds there. If we just really quickly nvim, I don't have nvim. All right, that is surprising. Yes, 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 yes. Lean, ASCII, 8 colors. Let's show the current time with 12-hour format. Okay, it looks like here the 12-hour time is supposed to be cyan. But I did get most of the other stuff right. So, okay, it looks like, so at the current time, welcome to the, I'm not actually finished running Eshell Prompt, I'm just like halfway through, I guess. So, let me show you what's going on right now. I'm trying to emulate this Eshell Prompt, which has a couple things. It has the current time. If we cd into a Git repository, it will mention the Git information. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to do with this, is just emulate every single feature until it's one for one. And that'll probably take a while because it's a big P10K, yes. And the thing about power level 10K is it's like kind of too big to do, which is why I don't make a big deal about this really, except for right now. So the status formatter here, right? What's happening right now is you'll notice both the amount of time it took and the current timestamp are the same color. They're yellow, and that's because they're being made yellow later. However, if I make one of them yellow now and the other cyan now, that will work. You'll actually have cyan. Nowhere in this do I have cyan as a color that exists yet. Where are my colors? Let's just make another face for it. 11K cyan. True. Foreground. Cyan. Face for quote cyan unquote parts of P11K prompt. I should delete the git status segment from all of these because I was using git status D, which is like a daemon that they have for it all, but I stopped doing that because it was just hard to just wrangle with it, so now I'm just scraping the output of git status, the -s, because that's the best convenient ways to do it. Okay, so propertize dir string with face p11k / yellow, and then we propertize this face p11k/cyan, and then instead of having all of this with what? Okay. Yeah. So we splice that out. What? That is with that. Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. Open that, save it all. And it doesn't show the time because the time showing was not... Oh. Yeah, in order to show the time right now, I have to run a command that takes a long time. Which is not the way that the original works, actually. But there it is, cyan. Beautiful. Little victories. Status formatter. Now, what is... min duration? 1. Wait, so how do you... I should turn on some music. I'm not going to, though. Time disp. We really shouldn't install it if... Wait. Oh, we didn't actually have it relying on that time anyway, so I could literally just copy this block. And I literally should just copy this block. Round. I'm gonna yoink this. There we go. And then we need to go back and we need to propertize Good morning, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Did the I hesitate to ask this, but did the installation go well? I hope it did. Hope it went great. I'm doing good, I think. There was the choice to do nothing today or to do something, and I chose to do something, so that's what's up with me. Okay. Can't be bothered to all right, so now that shows the time all of the time. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? It shows the time there. And if I set Q 11K, show current time, nil, it will oh, what? Then it should be setting it to 0 to just an empty string. Then it should be fine to do the all right. Yeah, it's trying to propertize nil. Why is it trying to propertize nil? Because time disp is somehow ending up set to nil. Oh, 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 oh. Because I set it to the string nil. That's a thing that's not supposed to happen. So we'll just set all other values to okay, and we're back. We're going to customize this variable, and we're going to set it to undo edits. I'm going to revert. Oh. I'm going to set it to the real nil for this time, and then it's fine. Yeah, I bet. That's a thing that could happen. Alright, and we have 24-hour time. If I set it to 12, we'll have 12-hour time with AM and PM and stuff. Quit. So that was time. That was pretty simple, honestly. I'm a little bit disappointed how simple that was in factual act. What? Please one video for bootable USB. There are gajillions of videos that I did not make on making a bootable USB. You can use Etcher. Depends what OS you're on. For on Windows, Rufus is great. There's Etcher. If all you have is Android, there is an app for that as well. It's called Etch Droid. There's also a tool called Ventoy that makes multi-boot USBs, so you can just drop the ISO files on there, and it'll make a menu, and you can boot from any of those. Um, although that one, yeah, no, that one works. Android. Yeah. Um, the app is called Edge Droid. Is this the yeah. Yeah, okay, so dude, this is the app you want. Um, the website is etchdroid.depow.eu. Let me let me copy this. Um, it'll probably delete that because YouTube doesn't like it when you put things. But that is the app that you're going to want to use. You will need a USB uh, adapter, like a C to A adapter. If you've yeah, you'll definitely need a C to A adapter, but if you don't have one of those anyway, I don't know what to do for you. And if your phone is too old to have them, there are micro to A adapters. They do exist, and they're fine. I've used them because my previous phone, or one of my previous phones, used a micro B connector. Um, okay, bye. And now that time disp is no longer in use, we can just delete that whole thing, and that should be fine, but I have to check. Yes, it is. Alright, what else is there to even what else is really easy to add? I want to do things in the order possible. So I ls and we've got things and it's fine. So don't stop, get it until you chat ahead. There's a way in that. That's a oh. Bro, I am not making you a video on this. A, because screen recordings are ugly, and B, because that would require so many different. Yeah, it's so much of a thing. You can look it up. There's lots of tutorials. There's text tutorials. There's video tutorials. I'm not your mom. Yeah. Okay, I think the next thing that I have to implement is the between words. What do you call them? We'll do lean still, ASCII still, 8 colors still, yes time, 2 lines, disconnect. I'm not going to do the connection yet. That probably won't be that difficult to add, but yeah, not yet. Compact spacing, fluent, that's what it's called. Fluent prompt flow. Transient. instant overwrite. So now you'll notice that says on and at and stuff. And if we sleep 2.5 and ls, and if I actually spell sleep correctly, what was that? No. Sleep, final sleep 10. Took 10 seconds at. So this is what I'm going to add next. This is what these little words, I don't know how well this is showing up, but the words between the information segments, I want those. Those are what I want. That's what I'm going for here. Next. So, the variable prompt flow. We are looking for there is only one prompt flow, apparently. So the first thing that needs the flow is the get segment. And so we're going to, the preposition for that is on. So we do on there, but only if maybe that works. That stays the exact same as before. But if we customize variable prompt flow and we change it fluent, apply in this session only, and then we go back on here, boom, it says on. And for some reason it says it in this font, in this color. I don't know why it, what face is this? No. Eshell Prompt face, okay. What sets it as that, though? Oh well, it's fine. It's fine for now. I don't care. But I do care, and I'm gonna make it fine. It's set by the theme. It's set by the Emacs wide theme. That's fine. That's okay. So we're gonna. So after the get information, there's the time. Wait, if I just do nothing. Wait. Sotomate. It still says at, okay. It still says at and then the time, so that's fine. So time disp. If P11K show current time, no. Oh, we're gonna have to put it in as this. Okay. Propertize. Propertize all of that, and we concatenate it with at. There we go. All right. And then we just add the time disk back, and this still works. What? Oh. And that has the at, just like, just as was foretold. What? Oh. Spacing be like. Alright, that's much better. We fixed the spacing, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Save this, and then took. So now back for the time status formatter. What's our if? If it's fluent, we use the word took, otherwise empty string. And that's the same, but now what happens if we Eshell is dead, restart Eshell, don't know what happened there, sleep, 10 seconds, and then ls, save the file while we're at it. That's multitasking for you. Multitasking doesn't exist, or so it's been said. Took 10 seconds at 10:03:25 p.m. a.m. That's great. I am pretty happy with those prepositions and verbs. That's nice. And just to verify, if I cd into a directory that doesn't have any git stuff, then we're good. Beautiful. And if I escape, it shows me the prompt caret facing the other way. Unfortunately, there's no visual mode for it yet. I was thinking about working on that. The problem is that for Meow it would take too much stuff. I do want to try and make it work for evil mode as well, but that's the next, let's say that's the next step. I have two different Emacs configurations. One of them's got evil, it's longer and everything. This is the shorter one I'm using Meow for. Let's just look at all of the stuff that's going on. Add cyan face. I'm not good at writing commit messages, I just kind of write them. I did like two things today. Implement fluent style and rework time display. And now we push this, and now it's just there. Alright, so now if I kill Emacs and I open Emacs again, it will be as me, as the other me, really. Oh no. What happened to what what happened to my my other windows? Where did they go? Oh. What? Oh, it opens full screen. Okay. We're back. I was concerned because the chat and the face cam disappeared, but it was actually fine. Now I want to alpaca update. Um, 11K specifically. What happened? Okay. I want to alpaca visit 11K, I guess, and let's just mag it really quick to look in the dir. Okay. Yes, it has all of the commits that I just did today and yesterday. That's perfect. So, Eshell. Meow current state isn't defined. That's your first problem, is because this my configuration is using evil instead of meow. Find library P11K. So meow. Hmm. Evil state. We should clearly change this to from meow current state to be specifically the evil state. Let me make this a little bit larger for you here. Diff var, yeah, go to the diff vars. No, that won't work because it's got to rely on the things, so how do I make a thing that relies on either meow or evil as is available? Well, Doom mode line did it. The Doom mode line did it. So all I have to do is re-implement what they did without looking at it at all. So, define P11K get modal status. No arguments. And then if bound and true P, oh wait, it's not supposed to be a symbol, it's supposed, okay. So that is a macro then, cool. Else we do else we get the evil state. So now All right. So that's a basic thing. Where else is meow? Meow switch state hook. Yeah, is there something? So there's got to be something similar for evil. Evil state hook. Exit and entry hooks. I don't know how to. Meow switch state has a hook, but evil just has a whole bunch of hooks for everything. If if that's bound, we can do that. Else we have to do a whole bunch of stuff for evil. So should I use a do list or a map car, or just write them all out long? I should probably just write them out longhand, just to be safe. Add hook evil hook state evil entry. Yeah. We care about insert, and we care about visual. That might be it. Evil evil insert state entry hook. 11k modal caret nil local. And we change this to normal, and we change this to visual. All right, and now we restart Emacs. And it takes a bit, and Eshell escape evil normal state. Maybe if they're all exit hooks. P11K mobile carotene. What? Great content. Thank you. Good to be here, I guess. So here's the problem. I'm pressing escape, and it's supposed to do. Let's see, get in the insert point. That is LDoc. It's the built-in thing. Specifically a package called LDoc box. I've been using it because normally it just shows it in the mini buffer at the bottom, but sometimes I don't have a mini buffer for various reasons. Basically just to look pretty. Yeah, no, it's just the built-in with a little bit of fancy looking on top. It kind of gets in the way sometimes, actually, because like, what if I want to see what's underneath this this text? What if I want to read what's underneath there? Then I just have to move my cursor. So that's kind of what's going on there. Now, here's the problem. I'm in insert mode, and evil. Now I'm in escape mode. When I do that in the real one that I'm trying to emulate, watch as the cursor goes upside down. The cursor changes shape. The prompt changes shape. Caret. In my other configuration, where it's wait, and the way I was doing that with meow was just the meow push state hook. Maybe if I paste it in manually, this will work. Okay, that works backwards. So the exit hooks are clearly not correct, and we want them to be entry hooks instead. So let me just change all of these. Okay. I guess I'll have to change. What? Okay, I broke it. No, okay. Entry mode, okay. Okay, somehow insert and exit work. Insert and normal work when there's stuff in the prompt, but not when there's not. Search failed. Oh, because evil escape is weird and it goes to the back. Okay. Where do we search? Not on the get status, but here. Go to char. Yeah, okay. How about that? That works. That's what the problem was. Yes. Excellent. I figured it out. And then visual. Still breaks everything else for some reason. What is the reason that visual breaks everything else? Status, insert. Wait. Where is PK11K caret color status? There it is. We get modal status. And then we go to P11K prompt caret elisp, which has visual in there, so that should be fine. Why is it not? Sleep 10 seconds and less, and then after 10 seconds it's going to display the time it took to like 3 decimal places. Boom, there we go. Wait, but it's saying at even though my time isn't supposed to be. I guess at's a very vague thing to search for. So where's our time? Oh no, I got a message. It's from Google. They're complaining that I store files. That they're the ones backing up, by the way. I never put anything on my Google. I mean, I just put documents, which take up no space at all. So if the style is fluent, then we do at. Otherwise, we do nothing. There we go. I was going to say, it shouldn't be putting the at there because the style isn't quite right for it. That was a good thing to catch. I'm just weirded out by the fact that visual is behaving as it does. Okay. I suspect that visual mode It's because it's not saving the mark. Modal caret, save match data, save excursion, save mark. Oh, save mark and excursion. No, that still doesn't work. Why? What? Saving the match data, I'm saving the mark, I'm saving the excursion. What else is there to save? Do I save your mortal soul next, or what? It works fine when there's nothing else there. It's just link backwards R1. Go to the beginning of line +1. Delete. Maybe I should go to just the beginning of line and then delete forward instead of backward. Yeah, I'll do that. Does this work? Apparently not. Yeah, apparently that just doesn't... Visual mode is just not working for me, which is concerning. But it's not working in, like, a suspiciously odd way, right? There's gotta be a better way to do it. If feature P meow nil. Okay, that should work a little bit better for that. I'm gonna switch back to my other config. It just feels nicer. It's a newer. It doesn't have as much cruft, I guess is the word. Is that a word? I'm surely that's a word, right? Eshell. Boom, everything works. I escape and it goes up. Control X, Control Alt 0, plus, 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 plus. Look at that. What an excellent key binding. So much better than just Control plus or minus like normal people's programs have. That's Emacs for you. NeoFetch doesn't work. Boom, now it does. That's a package called Eat, the Eat terminal. It's great. It's also a standalone terminal. Look at that. Add evil support and fix fluent time. Push. A push. All right. Well, that wasn't much. I don't feel like I did as much as I did last night after I left the stream before with the whole Git thing, but oh. It is a thing. It is a thing I did, and it's fine, and it's great. And I'm happy enough with that to call it a day for now. So thank y'all so much for tuning in, and goodbye.